You're listening to the Brian Beatty Real Estate Show on the Big Talker, 1250 WTMA and WTMA.com.
Welcome back to the last few minutes of the Brian Beatty Real Estate Show here on the Big Talker, 1250 WTMA and WTMA.com. And I appreciate those of you that have tuned in with us and listened throughout the entirety of this program so far. A lot of good information here. If you missed it, you can see listen to every version of this show on listingsincharleston.com. You can also search the MLS and learn more about myself and my team. Or you can give me a call, 843-345-1273. That's 345-1273 if you'd like to learn more about working with myself and my team to help you buy or sell a home. And so the last few minutes of this program, I really want to talk about just some of the things. I'm not really going to focus on the really simple stuff like get pre-approved before you make an offer on a house or select a real estate agent to help you in the process. You've heard me say these things before, but what I want to focus on, is this. You know those fantastic home features that you hear your friends, talking about their new home, the top-notch school district and the jacuzzi and the theater that they have in their house or the pool they have in their backyard. There's nothing wrong with obviously any of those things, but they're not right for everyone. In fact, for some buyers, I would say that, they might be a waste of money. So are you on the hunt for a home this year? If so, I think you need to be giving careful consideration to whether you're paying for features that you're going to use. And this is, of course, in a home or it's also in a condo development. There's something called regime fees. And if your regime fees are incredibly high and they're accounting for a bunch of amenities that you're not going to use, then maybe you consider looking elsewhere because you're essentially paying for things that you're not going to use. And that could equate to thousands of dollars every year. So I think you need to give careful consideration to whether you're going to pay for the features that you're going to use. So I think another thing here to take into consideration is buying the biggest house on the block. And I say that with the understanding that you've got 3 dogs, you've got some young kids. Yes, room to grow is a must. But is it just you and your spouse? If you're springing for a 5-bedroom home on a corner lot and you're an empty nester, do you need all that space? Is that worth your cash? One of the most challenging things for somebody to do is to downsize into an appropriate amount of square footage. If you're used to living in 4,500 square feet and you're telling yourself that you can deal with 1,500 square feet, I can't tell you the number of people that we have sold a home to and then helped them buy another house because they downsized too much. So be realistic with yourself about how you're going to use your space or whether you need all that space. Buy for the space you need and you're planning to use, not the extra space that you might use someday. You can always buy a move-up property if your plans change. The other thing that I would say is, all these custom amenities in a house, the home theater or the quartz countertops or the pool. They're popular amenities that a lot of buyers are willing to pay top dollar for, but you need to ask yourself, are you willing to pay for those things? I think, again, you focus on the amenities you'll use and use often and get the most value from. It's not always easy to evaluate your short-term and your long-term needs, which is why it's essential for you to, discuss how your future plans are going to affect your home buying goals. And that's something that we'd like to help you with. We have, and just a quick side note here, as I was mentioning last segment, we have all these buyers that are looking for property right now. And so contact us if you're thinking about selling your house because we might have a buyer for you. But if you're thinking about buying, we have the very same thing in the form of sellers. Any real estate agent that's doing a large amount of business, that's selling a few hundred homes every year, is going to have a large database of people that are what we represent coming soon or shadow inventory. So if you're thinking about buying a house, give us a call. We might have a seller that's interested in selling and we can match your timeframes up. It might be a home that you're interested in that nobody else knows about yet. So if you'd like more information on that, give me a call, 843-345-1273, 345-1273. Or go to listingsincharleston.com. That's listingsincharleston.com. And I'm sorry I'm out of time, but have a great weekend. And thanks for listening to the Brian Beatty Real Estate Show on the Big Talker 1250 WTMA.
Join us for another edition of the Brian Beatty Real Estate Show next Saturday morning at 9 and Sunday morning at 10. Contact Brian Beatty online at listingsincharleston.com. That's listingsincharleston.com. Or call him at 843-345-1273. 843-345-1273.